come on in. What happened? Did you forget your key?
No. No, I didn't. Here it is.
What is this about?
I don't live here anymore. And I told you I want to stay out of your life and out of this situation.
Cassie.
No, listen. Things are really starting to look up for me. I went out with Hart last night. We had a wonderful time. We're starting over, you know?
Well, that's great.
So I just came by here to get the rest of Tammy's things. That's all. Joshua? Cassie. I'm not gonna have a scene with you today.
Look,
I'm not...
I know you've never liked me, but I need your help.
What?
Joshua wants to send me away.
Look, why don't we just
And I
leave
need you.
Cassie out
I
of
need
this
you,
conversation,
Cassie.
okay?
You're my only hope. I know that I've been mean and nasty, but I want you to move back in. You and Tammy.
Are you kidding? I'm not moving back in here.
I just want to make things right. I want to make things work out for all of us the way they were meant to. Now, I know that I've caused you a lot of trouble. I know that, but I want us to be a family
Reva,
together.
Stop.
No, you've got to help me convince Joshua to not do this anymore, to not blame me anymore.
What are you doing to her?
I'm not doing anything to her. I'm suggesting that she go to Paris for a bit.
No, he wants to throw me out. That's what he wants to do.
I just want her to be on her own, to find out who she is and not live in Reva's shadow. It would just be for the summer, that's all.
No, that's what he says. But the minute I went away, he wouldn't want me to come back. I know it.
Oh, believe me, after 3 months in Paris, you may be the one who decides you don't want to come back. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to give you some choices in your life.
My choice is to stay here with all of you. Mara was just down here. She was just here, and she was making plans for us, for our future. Now, if I go away again, Mara and Shane will never get over it.
Well, if he says you can come back after the summer, I'm sure I'll let you.
Cassie, whatever I did that was wrong, I'm sorry about it. I really am, and I'll try to be a better sister to you, and a better wife.
It's not about you being better. It's about you being exactly who you are.
Cassie, you can't let him do this. If you do, it will be as good as killing Reva once and for all.
You're not making any sense.
Yes, she is. I understand why she doesn't want to leave, and you're right. We have not been close at all, certainly not as close as sisters. But since I've left, I've had some distance, and I can understand what you're going through a little, I think.
Thank you.
Cassie.
No, Josh, it's true. You said yourself that you and Michael, that you two, should have never started this. You said that.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to make up for it, though.
I understand that, but you can't just undo this.
Well,
Something like this.
Can't I at least try?
Josh, you and Michael both told her all of Reva's memories.
Yeah.
You told her she was Reva.
Yes, but she's not Reva. That's the whole point of this.
What, and now you're going to tell her, forget everything I told you, go be
I'm
who
just
you are?
trying to give her a chance to have
No, you don't understand. She has no family. She has no friends. You and these kids are her only chance. Sending her to Paris is like sending Mara into the wilderness for a summer or for even a day. You know how petrified she's going to be? And then you are looking her in the face and you're telling her what a wonderful time she's going to have.
She will have a wonderful time. It'll be a great experience for her.
Mama? Oh, hi, Aunt Cassie.
Hi, sweetie.
I thought you were gonna come help me pack.
I am.
Okay.
I'll be right up.
Well, thank you for your support.
You know she's the last person I would stand next to. You know that.
Well, now that you've had a little more distance, right?
No, you don't know. I just feel for her, that's
Since
all.
when?
Since today, I guess. You see, the way she was looking at me, she was terrified. And she's looking at me and she's asking me for her help. And I'm supposed to just say no? You can't do that. I'm sorry.
Do you really believe that giving her some time on her own would be a bad thing for her?
Let me ask you a question. When she said that you'd be happy to be rid of her and that you didn't want her here and you'd never let her come back, was she right?
No.
Oh, come on. Can you say it with a little more conviction, please?
Okay. All right. My hope is this, that once she experiences real life, not some imitation, that she won't want to come back.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let's say that your scenario works. Great, she goes to Paris, she absolutely loves it. No, Josh, I don't want to come home. What exactly are you going to tell Mara and Shane?
I'll think of something.
Well, think now, because, you know, I'm going to play Mara. Daddy, where's Mama?
She's away. She's in Oklahoma.
Oh, is she visiting Uncle Rusty? Is
Yes.
that it? When's she coming home?
She's not coming home this time.
Why?
Because people change. People's needs change.
You don't love each other?
Of course we love each other.
You're gonna sit there and tell your children the reason why their mother abandoned them again is because she needed to change? Is that how you want them to remember her? Is that what you want them to know
No, it's
about
not
Reba?
what I want, Cassie. I hate this. This will be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. You of all people should know how much I despise the idea of destroying Reva's memory. But I have to think about the one that's alive. This one living in this house right here. She deserves a life of her own. And the only way to achieve that will be for her to have time on her own. There is no other way.
And I disagree with you because I think there is.
Well, I don't see it.
Well, that's because we haven't done it in a long time, Josh. How about telling the truth?
You're suggesting that I tell the truth, that I tell the whole world that she's...
She's not Reva. She's a clone. That's the truth, Josh. She's a clone.
Cassie, if the truth comes out, it's just gonna make things worse.
Worse than what? Worse than telling your children that their mother has left them again? Worse than living this horrible lie? Would it not be a huge relief to let all this out in the open? To finally let everyone know that Reva's gone, to grieve with your children like you should have done in the first place.
That's exactly what I want. It is.
But, right? I hear a but there.
But we would end up doing our grieving on national television.
Come on, Josh. Come on, it would blow over.
How many
Something
times
else would happen.
have you and I gone over this, huh?
I've lost count.
Yeah, well, believe me, it's not been out of my mind, not for 1 second.
I know that, but if you told the truth...
If I tell the truth... Okay, I'll tell you what. I believe that I would be able to handle the results of that. I would be able to handle the ridicule, the people staring at me, thinking of me as somebody who tried to play God, or without any kind of morals at all. In fact, I'll even go a step further. I believe that as a family, we would be able to handle it. We would find the strength to recover from that.
I know we could.
But that's not going to help that woman up there. She deserves a life of her own, a life that I'm responsible for, not you, not Michael, me. Now, if the truth comes out, they'll brand her, Cassie. I'll use her word. They'll call her a freak. She'll become a scientific experiment that people want to look at and examine, and that they'll be afraid of. I can't let that happen.
Josh, come on. You've done everything humanly possible to help her.
When she was still a teenager, I tried to stop all of this. I wanted her to have a life of her own then. And I told her that, but she continued to take that growth formula. She chose to do that, and then it was too late.
But that wasn't your fault.
It was my fault. She did it because she loved me. She did it because she wanted to be more like Reva. She did it for me, so I owe her. I owe it to her to try my best to stop. Cassie, if the truth comes out, she will be devoured by the media. They're going to eat her alive. She'll have less of a life than she has now, which is really no life at all. If I don't try to turn this around, if I don't do everything I can, then I'm not going to like Josh Lewis very much. Because once again, I will have caused incredible pain. And I'm not about to let that happen. Cassie, it's going to be hard enough for me to send her away. It would help me a whole lot if I at least knew that I had your support. Please.
Did you convince him, Cassie? Is he gonna let me stay?
Look, just try to understand, okay? Just...
You aren't, are you? You're still gonna make me go away.
Believe me, this will be the best thing for you.
No, it won't. It'll be a horrible thing. and I will hate you for the rest of my life, which, if you had your way, wouldn't be very long.
No, that's not true. I care about you so much.
Can I please talk to her?
I don't want to talk to either one of you.
Please.
Okay.
I tried very hard to talk to him for you.
I bet.
He feels like he has to do this, and maybe it will be what's best for you. I mean, maybe you'll enjoy it.
I don't want to.
I know that. I want you to know that I will stand beside you and I will help you. I know we haven't been close, and I know that you're not my sister, and you know that. But you're the closest thing I have. And I want you to know that I do care about you. And I will be very sorry to see you go. I will.